Welcome back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown, broadcast on the Oilers Fanatic and the Heavy Hockey Network, coming to you with a noontime update here from the office. The Edmonton Oilers getting set to take on the LA Kings tonight at 7:30 p.m. Back home for one game at Rogers Place before the Oilers head back out on the road for the rest of the week. We got some news on the lineup for tonight, and the Edmonton Oilers, I think for the first time or maybe the second time this season, are going to go 11-7. So we're looking at a lineup of Nuge, McDavid, Hyman, Podkolzin, Draisaitl, Arvidsson, Janmark, Henrique, Brown, Corey Perry, and Kasperi Kapanen. On defense, Ekholm, Bouchard, Nurse and Stetcher, Kulak and Emberson, and Josh Brown will draw in as the seventh defenseman. Derek Ryan and Jeff Skinner both out, and Stuart Skinner will get the starting goal tonight. Jeff Skinner, I know we've talked about him to death here lately. He's got the no-trade clause, but I don't know, guys. This is just not looking good for his Edmonton Oilers' future. We know the Oilers' cap situation going into the trade deadline is kind of dicey. They could definitely use the $3 million or whatever they could get in a Jeff Skinner trade to use towards another player, but at the same time, I know a lot of us, including me, want to keep Jeff Skinner, but, I mean, if they're not going to use him in the lineup, this is going to be the second or third straight game that Jeff Skinner's been scratched. He's not perfect. He makes some defensive errors, but he can go through that lineup and find guys that make defensive errors all the time here. So, as far as I know, there's no injury or anything like that, so this is just simply Chris Knoblauch choosing not to play Jeff Skinner, so it's a little frustrating, and unfortunately, I think it is indicative of what's to come here for Jeff Skinner, but let's see what happens. Nothing's official yet. We still got a couple months till the trade deadline. A lot can change between now and then, so as for Derek Ryan, no surprise there. I don't think he's going to be an everyday player for the Edmonton Oilers anymore, but yeah. Jeff Skinner, definitely the one that stands out there in an 11-7 lineup being left out. As far as the Pacific Division standings go, the Oilers are 2 points up on the LA Kings, who they play tonight, and the Oilers obviously looking to gain some ground there. They would love to move 4 points up on the Kings. They still remain 6 points back of the first place Vegas Golden Knights, so still a long way to go here for the Edmonton Oilers. Would have been nice to get 2 points against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Thankfully, they came back and got 2 points against the Chicago Blackhawks, but let's see what happens tonight. The LA Kings will not be as forgiving if the Edmonton Oilers fall behind early, so they definitely have to bring their best tonight. I'm sure former Oiler Warren Foegele will be looking to have a big game once again as well, and I'd imagine we get a big game from number 97. He turns 28 today, so happy birthday to Connor McDavid. Like I said, hopefully he can come in and have a big game tonight for the team and get them going in the right direction. They're facing a hard opponent here in the LA Kings, so it's going to take their best effort to take them down tonight. And speaking of Connor McDavid, as I mentioned, he turns 28 today. He is tied for the third most points in NHL history by the age of 28 with 351 goals, 689 assists for 1,040 points in 684 games played, only behind Wayne Gretzky and Mario Lemieux. As is always the case with Connor McDavid, a very amazing stat pointed out there by Oilers insider Bob Stauffer and Heavy Hockey's own Eric Friesen. But I think that's all I have for now, guys. Let me know your thoughts on tonight's lineup, Jeff Skinner being held out, the amazing stats there from Connor McDavid. Let me know your thoughts on everything in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.